my name is Michelle Vineyard. I'm a personal development coach for women, and I specialize in facilitating women's journeys from limiting thoughts and beliefs and values. So getting freedom from those limiting thoughts, beliefs, and values that are showing up in your life habitually. And as I'm working with clients, I keep seeing the same questions come up over and over again. So I kind of wanted to do a video series to address some of the questions that I see coming up on a broader scale so that more women can hear what I'm experiencing around this. So the question that I want to talk about today is, I like to talk with my clients about getting curious and looking deeper. And they often ask me, what exactly does that mean? And I always like to say, don't take things at face value. So there's so much value in this to be able to, when something comes up now that doesn't feel quite right to me, or I want to know more about it, a question that I have, I will challenge it. Instead of just taking it, and oftentimes taking it and just letting it fester because it doesn't feel right to me, or I know something's off, or I want to know more about it, but I won't ask. I actually go with it, and I try to see more about what's really going on there. And I question it, I get curious, I look deeper. And what I often find is that I'm poking through a layer of thought that I've had about that particular situation or that particular thing that's come up. It simply is my thinking that I'm putting all this context around it, around this particular thing, and it's getting in the way of seeing what's really going on there. So once I start seeing that, I get more curious and more curious. I start poking through those layers of thought, and then I have these insights, and this wisdom and clarity can come out to show me what is really going on here. So for example, when I say looking deeper, getting more curious, if somebody says something to you and that pushes a button in you, right? You have a reaction. Well, that's not something that's going on for the other person. That's something that's going on with you. You're having an internal experience related to what somebody else said. So I often, when I get that happening now, I get excited because it's like, oh, it's a chance to look and see what's really going on here. So, I have some people in my life, if they say something to me, I get a reaction, something. It doesn't just flow through me like most conversation does. It sticks somewhere inside. And so now I've gotten more curious about that. I'm like, okay, well, what thinking am I having around that? What's really going on, around what that person just said to me? And every single time it's about something that's going on with me. It's about some thought I'm having around that particular word or phrase or what they said that's creating a reaction inside of me. And it's really awesome because I'm able to look at that with curiosity and excitement about discovering more about myself instead of getting really ingrained in the context and getting myself all stressed out and worked up because of what was said and, projecting it on the other person. So it's really great to get curious about everything that comes into your life and try to see more. And that's what the type of change, that lasting change I talked about, that freedom for those limiting thoughts, beliefs, and values, that is what we do in my coaching practice. We have conversations about what's showing up for you and how it might look different. And the cool thing about it is the wisdom is inside you already. Through our conversations, you just uncover it for yourself. It's just you haven't poked through your thought bubble yet to be able to get to it. But I facilitate you through a conversation where that becomes a lot easier of a process for you. If something I said resonated with you in this video, please don't hesitate to reach out to me by email at findyourfreedom@essence-experience.com or Facebook message me and set up your free online personal consultation so we can talk more about what this coaching experience might look like for you. Thank you.